to me, it's just it was different, bro. That was
Or you
crazy.
gotta play with like that single player junk, or where you gotta play
Yeah,
like in the wreck or something.
yeah. It's different than when you got to play when you can just play single player.
Oh, I get what you're saying. When you playing like team ball, like you can control everybody.
Yeah, so it's like the
Okay.
Yeah,
camera
but
jumping
truthfully, when I
around.
was still playing like I was in one player mode,
Yeah, you was. I
I
was
was like, shit.
too.
If I stuck with Clay Thompson, I'm sticking with Clay Thompson. I'll just
I was
stick with
doing the
him.
same
I'll let
thing.
the Warriors do what the Warriors do. 'Cause if you could bust through the Warriors, you the man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
some people call that
no.
cheating though. I ain't gonna
That
hold
ain't
you.
cheating.
I
Well,
ain't saying it, but like somebody
change
will call
the
it cheating.
pass the ball to the character I'm at. It ain't like I'm
Yeah,
gonna change
what's
it.
going
Then
on, man?
I'm just picking my position. If I feel like being a shooting guard, whether I'm on
Going on,
offense
man?
or defense, that's on me. If I feel like being the point guard, if I feel like being the center, it really be like whatever they put me at. I
Yeah,
don't really. The reason why I don't do that because I don't know the buttons too good to be like, all right, I want to be that character. I don't even know what to push, and I don't want to throw it off because as soon as I push it, I don't want to make the misstep or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm just gonna
I was
play with
like,
the character they landed me on right now.
I switched character, and my character be running all off the screen.
Every
Oh
time he
wait,
did
time
that, I
out.
broke. Hey, every time he did that, I broke his ankles. Kind of like, oh, he's switching. Yeah,
Wait, time out. Y'all, they got an option where you can just play as one player, like as you
Yeah,
what's the name?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You
I
can.
didn't know that. I didn't know that part. I'm used to all I
oh,
do is
you
just
can
defy.
switch. You can
You know what
switch
I mean?
and shit. You can press circle and you can do a permanent thing where you push it on the thing and you are permanently the center. That's all you can play.
Yeah,
Like there is a button for that, but we ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about like, let's say I got the rebound and then I got it stolen from me. I'm not switching.
I'm
You know
just
what I'm
staying
saying?
with
Like
that
Okay, yeah,
if
yeah.
I was
You
to
ain't
shoot,
changing
yeah,
your player. You just
yeah.
gonna
It's
stay
like basically whatever
player.
the thing put me in. That's what I'm getting used to right there. I'm not gonna switch it and make
Oh,
everybody
whatever the game
unsync.
puts you in.
Yeah. So I ain't really
Okay,
tripping. Like
okay.
sometimes I'll guard you just because like the player I switched into, you happen to pass the ball to, and that's your star player, and you wanna I'm a guard you then, but I'm not gonna go out my way to guard you. Like the fuck?
I'm not gonna say that's a bad idea. 'Cause if it work, it work. You know what I mean?
no,
But
it
I'm
do.
Yeah,
like,
that's how I play.
nigga, if you leave the
Like I said,
computer
I
to
don't know
guard
the
me,
button though.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
just
know the
use the
button.
computer like a computer. Like he's falling victim to mad stuff. He's falling victim to mad stuff type junk. Just a simple pick and roll, or just a simple like step back type junk. Cause they're trying to use the attributes of what they think he can do in real life or something like that. Oh yeah, he kind of slow. Let's kind of put that in the game. So I'm like, oh okay, you want to send the computer? Oh okay, cool. Hey computer, come here, come send the pick, but drift away and then I attack the basket or something
Send it
like
to
that, and I
score.
might dish it to the corner. I might, you know what I
For
mean? And
sure.
I'm switching between the players, and then who I want to switch to. Sometimes I just icon. I press the icon, or sometimes it'll spawn me to the like nearest player near the ball. But sometimes I just push the icon type junk because analog passing kind of inaccurate. You get the ball stolen trying to pass it, you know what I mean, like across the wing or something like that on accident because you move the analog stick a little bit to the left. So I just push the icon, or I just bounce pass it. You know what I mean? I kind of know enough buttons to be like, all right, if I'm over here, we doing this. Or all right, I'm a center. All right, let's post them up real quick. I don't know them to them extreme, but I know them enough to like get a bucket or to shoot and get a bucket or to create space or something like that. You know what I mean? Or I know how to read the defense enough to be like, oh, okay, we about to do this. Or they doing this. Okay, we about to press. Or oh, he ain't doing nothing. We pressing. Or you know what I mean? Not to the extremes where like, oh yeah, we nice. But it's like enough to give people a run for their money.
I'm over here
You
talking
are
and
this
talking
man.
mess. I said, yeah, it sounds like you don't know how to play.
I'm telling. All
It
right, truth.
sounds like you
All right,
don't know how
truth.
to play that good.
I'm telling. See, I'm telling you. You got to remember what my name is, but that's the only hint I give you. That's the only hint I give you, man. Only hint I give you. Con. Like, hey, I thought you couldn't play, Con. I ain't never say that. I ain't never say that. I thought you was good. No, I ain't never say that. I ain't say that, man.
I didn't know your name was Khan. I thought it was Khan.
Okay, that's why you look. Okay, what do you mean by that? Before I even do that, hold on.
Said your name was Khan, but I thought it was pronounced. You said the real way you pronounce your name is Kant.
Okay, before I flame you, is that for real?
Lane, how you gonna flame me, man? I'm already burning with the blue flame. You can't burn the blue flame. You see me? I'm smoking over there like Wild Man Ninja, man.
Wild Man Ninja on that creative yellow flame. You know what I'm saying? Blue flame need that oxygen. It don't need oxygen, but I'm saying in my case, take the oxygen away, bruh. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. Take the oxygen away. That's what I'm trying to say. The blue flame, no blue flame. The creators just create sun. No, but no funny though. No funny though. I do advise y'all to practice though. I do advise y'all to practice. Especially creator, bro. I know creator gonna want to play like 5 rounds. Nah, you cheating, bro. No, you cheating. Or he gonna be like, I ain't play that long. That's why I'm like, get the practice in now, man. Get used to it now.
Bro, why I keep
Don't
muting my microphone and I just be talking and my microphone muted? Like I'm just talking hella mess. On mute though.
the universe like calm down, true. I don't
Yeah,
know if you're
calm
ready for that.
down. You ain't ready. You know he gonna whoop your ass on 2K. Don't even be trying to talk all that
No,
mess.
man.
Like you just good like that. Damn, what is this?
You know, a lot of I will give you one more hint. A lot
Some
of the
super
stuff we do,
runts.
bro, is
Some
just
super
stopping the
duper
flow.
runts. Huh?
Just stopping the flow, people. You know, you put your hand in the river and kind of go around it. A
Yeah.
lot of people don't think fast enough to go around it right then and there. So it's like just like not even stepping in the way to get a charging file or something like that, or you know what I mean. But when you mess up the flow a little bit, oh, bro, it messed up the
Is,
dynamics a little bit for them, bro.
man, is weed like hella psychedelic to you down wild, man?
It's the most psychedelic.
Like I get high and I swear it gets real psychedelic. If I smoke something that got like hash and hash oil in it, oh yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
having the outer body experience every time. Like whatever that is in there, it seemed like it fell out and then it popped back in. I think the right bud will give you visuals, Kai.
Yo, if you smoking that, bro, what I'm telling you, I used to think like the spirits or something like that. I used to think like spirits was popping up, not like on some demonic stuff or something like that. Nah, but
Yeah.
just like I was in a realm where I was so like high or something like that to the point where I could, you know, like the corner of the eye, like yo, I know somebody right there. Not even like you tripping out, like yeah, I'm scratching myself. No, but you just like I gotta lay down real quick, and as you laying down, stuff getting all wavy and stuff, or stuff popping up in your peripherals or something like that. And it's like, all right, hold on. All right, I need some water. I'm tripping. I'm
All
tripping.
it's crazy because like when we was younger, hearing all the stories about spirits and what they do. Like it still fascinates me. Like how they like the kind of exorcism stuff. Like they go the spirits. Why do spirits want to take over you and just do some stupid stuff? Like what? Like you feel me? Like I don't get that. It's like I guess people got an explanation for it. You feel me? It's like they want you to be kicking and choking, peeing on yourself.
Yo, I was about to say that's really funny. That's really funny because why do they only show like why is they okay, I'm not saying like that because yes, they be having videos of angels doing miracles or perceptually angels doing miracles. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Or
yeah,
but what I'm saying is like, why is the demons only doing like stupid stuff? Like how you saying, bro? Why ain't they over here like doing gardening or
yeah.
just
Like,
planting? Like why?
like,
Like what? Like
yeah, no, like, why ain't the demon going like, well, you feel me? I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna like try to really take over the world. Like it's like no, he's gonna jump in your body. He gonna make you kick and like drool and do all kind of stuff that just like kind of senseless. It's like you would think like it would be on some Charles Manson stuff, and I don't know if Charles Manson was a demon. I just think he was just he was a jealous person. He was a real jealous individual. Thanks, God. Hey, he was a real jealous individual. That's all he was. But I've been watching when I get to watching those shows where it be like they have the one person that everybody look up to and make them like into Jesus. Like we was talking about the one lady and like when she died, they like wrapped her up, put Christmas lights around her. I said, "Damn, bro! Like think like what if? What like how long have we been doing stuff like this?" And just think if they was doing that 2,000, 3,000 years ago, because like they used to do with the pharaohs and stuff like that, if they was doing this all that time ago, just think how much more advanced we done got with it. Right now, today, we still doing that. We still put this thing in people and then we make them this godly person and then we just follow them until they fall off the earth and then we try to carry pieces of them to keep them here or we try to dress them up. It's like why, bro? Like even with Jesus, Buddha, like all of them, like we did it with all of them, and we did it with just people in regular. But it's crazy because if you take one person that caused I'm gonna call it confusion. Well, if you take a person that caused a lot of confusion, a big uproar in the world, oh yeah, people gonna put him way up there, and it's like, man, that should be tripping me out. It's not even confusing. It's just crazy because you start to see the patterns. You start to see the patterns, and then the patterns, they connected to other patterns. You feel me? And then you start to see that this is what you do also. And I think that's the scary part. That's when it get fucking scary.
I just be like, oh yeah, I know I can't talk. I do that same thing. Oh
Hey,
yeah, okay. I
'cause-
see it, but I know I can't say nothing.
oh, what's up with it, Michael? Hey, no, it's trippy, man, because I think we don't just do it with people. We do it with things too. We do it with cars. We do it with clothes. We do it with everything to where we get it and we dress it up. We put more on it and make it more shinier than what it is. We put all type of shit. That's why we started putting fucking emblems on chains. You feel me? It made the gold chain stand out. It's like, man, bro, we shiny that shit up and make it look like it's just the world. And it's like we do it with everything, but everybody got they one simple thing that they look into and they build up. You feel me? And I'm not taking shots at anything because I did it for a long time, even with spirituality. You feel me? Like I felt like me learning and going about my spirituality put me in a different bracket than a lot of other people, and it was like the stupid. It really don't. It's just you feel me. Instead of wasting your time smoking crack, you started doing stuff. You
You just
started
say
doing
stuff like Grand Rising, bro.
yeah.
You know what I
Oh
mean? You start thinking you're a light worker and everything
yeah,
has to be all positive and stuff. And it's like, hold on, like,
yeah.
wait, what?
But
No.
people
What do you mean
continue.
everything gotta be all positive and where are you getting this stuff from? No, man, this junk is like a big pyramid. No,
Like
I'm not
it's a
calling it
spiritual. It's a
spirituality a
spiritual
pyramid scheme.
program.
But it's like some people just use it for a pyramid scheme, or they make it
Yeah.
look like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
how everything gonna be positive and positive push stuff away, but you want to attract stuff and manifest it, so you got to be positive. Like, no, wait. I'm not saying be negative or be negative, but it's like I don't know, man. I don't
It
know.
was like you
That's
were
why they be like, let
saying.
it go.
It was something you were saying earlier about like how like if you're a retailer or something like that and you got a customer come, you feel me, and like both ways, the customer treat that person like they are them, and that person treat them like they are them, like how they would want to be treated.
Oh yeah, bro. Like I mean, yeah, because it's like with customer service, bro. A lot of like you see the layers, and this be from being those people in those shoes. I'm not saying I went through his day, no, but as a customer kind of thing. You be like, hey, they messed my sandwich up. But as a former fast food worker, I know if we understaff, it can kind of get crazy and stuff. And maybe I am hungry,
Yeah,
but it's not a big of a deal for me to go make a fuss about it or something like that. If it's really that deal, I'm like, hey, bro, I ordered this, but you know what I mean? I'm willing to be more understanding because I've been there before. But a lot of people be like, their frustration be like maybe with their order or with their sandwich. And
yeah,
they're expressing that calculation to the person. The person that's like, I'm receiving this, so I think it's for me.
yeah.
So you ain't talking to me, and you're talking to me. I don't see who nobody else. So you're talking to me. You're
And
expressing
then
it, and this is for me.
and then like a lot of times the person that's expressing it, it'll seem like it's about the sandwich, but it's really not. It could have been something earlier that happened that put them in that mood, or had them acting that way, or had them being angry that day. Cause you feel me, on one of them good days, you just gonna be like, man, all right, it's all right, man, make another one, or you feel me? But it,
Yeah, you know what I mean. It just be that tipping point. Like this is the point where I'm a not even like I'm a lash out. Like some people do it on purpose, but sometimes it's like, "Blah," and then that avalanche happened or that volcano happened, and then now it's
yeah,
erupting, and then now it's doing these expressions, and then that person who's getting that, instead of like what I do, I know people be mad. I know like people may stuff happens. I didn't never see you in the day of my life before you came in this building, but maybe you have a problem. Like yo, I have an issue. Da 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 da. And as me working in this building, I'm like, hey, bro, you got a problem? Okay, bet. What is it? How can I best solve it? My bad about that. Do you mind giving me a second? To
yeah.
me, I'm treat like I don't know nobody who wants to wait for their food and they don't know how long they're waiting for. You know what I mean? They at least want to know how long they're waiting for. So the communication is key. And okay, obviously we messed up on our end. I'm gonna apologize for us. My bad. You know what I mean? My bad. And what I'm gonna do about it, I'm about to go and fix it.
Yeah,
How I'm gonna go and fix it, that's up to me to decide when I leave your face. But I'm about to go
yeah.
and
I'm gonna
fix
go
it. You know
fix
what I
it.
mean?
I'm gonna throw you in some fries because you ordered them fries, so I'm gonna give you some more. You feel me?
You feel me? Like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
take
you know what
care
I'm
of it.
saying?
There's no
Trying to
way
have
to.
them come back.
Yeah, but yeah, if we was to be like that, it would be a lot better. But I think a lot of us, like throughout the day, we carry anger from yesterday, previous days. That morning, we could have, got off, like how they say, get up on the wrong side of the bed. But I was watching something to where this dude, they was doing studies on like the judge, and like how much time the judge was giving out to people, and it was like in the morning, like by noon, if the judge hadn't eaten, was hungry, he was just slapping people. But then he like wind down like after he ate and shit, and it's like we don't just let like the thing the fact of what happened with the sandwich fuel our anger. We let the fact that we hungry and all other types of things kind of add like pour gas on it to make it worse than what it is.
You know what's crazy? Okay, you know what's crazy? You know what's mad funny? Two things. I mentioned that today in class. I was like, yo, why not just work on the gut if you're trying to get your employees to be healthy and stuff? Why not just have them like maybe certain foods or something? I'm not saying healthy or not. I'm not saying none of that, but I'm just saying like if all your happy receptor maker stuff is in your gut, not all of them, but most of them is in your gut, then why not? Why not like cater to the gut? Instead of being like, we're focused on the emotion, we're
Oh
focused on the
yeah.
energy. that then got dictated as something in the perception. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, no, why not focus on the thing that before it does that or something like that? And then two, bro, dang, I forgot the other one, bro. Okay, hold on, it'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. I'll let it go.
Because it's wild. Because like you start to see that every person is different, so you can't cater to everybody the same exact way all the time. Everybody is
Oh,
different.
that was it. That was it. When they get into these states, I think like okay, when you're hungry, I feel like you naturally might be a little aggressive. Cause maybe we used to hunt, and then when we hungry, we needed to be a little aggressive or something, or
Yeah.
some type of factor needed to happen to help us out. Cause it's like, I think the perception now is like we eat, we get the energy, now we can do stuff. If we don't eat, then we don't got energy and we can't do stuff. But it's like when you hungry and you could run for miles or something like that. You got to go hunt your food, and you probably
Yeah.
got to go like kill it or something
But
like that, or
hey,
whatever. You
also
know what I mean?
remember when we was young and moms used to make the food, and when it get ready, everybody be jumping around singing happy, happy we about to eat when it was done, singing songs and shit like Bill Cosby said when he gave his daughter the chocolate cake. She was like, "That is great. Give us the chocolate cake." It's just you get happy. You just get happy, bro, when it's eating time. Like everybody smiling, and if it's good, boy, all the kids be quiet. They won't even be talking. Food is next level, but it does. I think I think a lot of these things like our eyes, ears, taste, all that shit like have different control over us. Like even our emotions and everything. I mean, and I think it was supposed to because it's a part of us. It's like all of it is us. Like every aspect of it is us. Like boom, that's it right there. That's what it is. And nobody want to accept it. Nobody wants to accept this is what it is. It's like, nah, we got to make something else. Even though we can't go there right now, you got to wait until you die and then you can get to that place. But you can't get to it right now. But right now you see this happening. This shit is happening. This shit don't stop. It don't slow down. It keeps going. It keeps going every which way you can think of. It just keeps going. It plays out every part, every role, every scenario, every persona that you can think of. It plays and it does it and it happens and we see it and we go, that's not supposed to happen. Like, but it already happened though. It should be like this. It's like that too. It's that too. It's like both of them. That shit be tripping me out, bro. It's like I'm about to lose my damn mind. Oh, what's up with it? Sun Tzu?
Yo, what it do?
This and like that and like this. It's like that.
What's up,
What's
Big
that?
Chill?
Man, so you're saying,
Some of this mind fuck. Look at this shit. True. 8,000 grams
this shit's
psilocybin
going
mushroom.
on right now.
Mushroom
So
cookie. See that shit?
anyway, that realm is still one, bro, because it's kind of like you go over there, you get the validation, and then you come back here, and then you learn how to recognize how you're manifesting, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. But still, go over there though. You know what I mean? Whoever ain't go yet,
Yeah,
and then
you got
get you
you
validate yourself.
it's a
When you
science.
get your validate, you come over here and then you fuck around, you fly free.
Yeah, you fly free. Hey,
Uh,
hey, I think
that's it.
that's the like the coldest way to free yourself. It like freeing yourself is the same thing. It's like just letting go and not trying to hold on to so many things. It kind of let everything do what it do, and you just like not tripping off of it, not making it this big deal. It's like it's a billion people that walk this planet. So
Whoa.
I said, man, if it ain't a thought that ain't been thought. I said, there ain't a thought that ain't been thought in this motherfucker. That's the thing that tripped me
Yeah,
out.
but the only
But
thing happening is like a upgrading thing. So even though it's been thought, it's raising the thoughts, like a higher thought. You know? Even though it still seems like the same, you know.
yeah,
As 10 years from now, it's a whole different game. But it's still the same
yeah,
shit,
but all it's
you know.
doing is changing itself into something
Right?
else for you.
Morphing, you know.
Yeah, it's just morphing. It's the same thing taking every form.
It's morphing and morphing, stretching the time and heading into one singular point though for this being. So, you know, enjoy the ride.
Yeah, it's gonna morph. It's gonna morph to whatever you desire.
Yeah.
Whatever you don't desire, it's gonna morph into that too.
Hey, real
Yeah,
quick.
because it's easy to
Real quick, what? Con?
Oh no, my bad. I heard Big Chill while I stopped. Yo, okay, I know niggas. I mean, I know we say we not the body, we not the mind, and this is side note for this. But I was thinking like people always kind of be like, hey, bro. Not saying none of y'all said it, but like, hey, when I pass away, I go here. They kind of think about them and the body. So I'm like, forget the body, forget that part, right? What if I'm not even this person? Not like that. Not like that. Not like whatever I think Khan is. We know whatever I think Khan is, that's not even Khan. Like we know that layer. Like we know we just making this stuff as we go. Even you know what I mean? We know that part. What if I'm just a thing that's just glimpsing in on this thing to that's doing things? Like I'm a cameraman. Like I'm a cameraman, bro, that's looking out. Bro, I don't know how to explain that, but I'm looking out of Khan's stuff,
You
bro.
explained it perfectly.
And you know what I
Right.
mean, bro?
'Cause
Like
that's what it
whatever
is.
this is not. I just thought about that. This is not me. I'm not even trying to dissociate none of that, or maybe it is that, or whatever. Hallucinate none of that. But this is not me. I just thought about that. I'm like, yo, if I just throw the body out, and I'd be like, yo, if I'm just in awareness, right, and I'm going across the junk, then what happened? I'm like, oh, when if my awareness is in this time and space, of course it's probably going to obscure to the whatever type of way it'll oh my god, experience time like in this way. So of course it might feel like this, but of course you can make it faster or slower because like you know what I mean. It's like a deep. Oh my god, bro. Basically, I'm not this. Whatever it is, whoever this is, bro. This is not me.
Yeah.
Not even like a reference to something, well, a reference to anything other than the body or something like that. But I'm like, yo, who is
Cause
this? Like, who is this?
you is
You know what I
like
mean? Who is
peeking
this, bro?
through it's like you peeking through a window or something. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
you just looking through this thing.
it's a long old peak, bro.
And
And it's
and
like he just
and
happens to do what I want him to do or something. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's the part that messed me up when I was on the shroom trip, man. I seen like myself doing all these things and everybody doing all these things that they thought that they was in control of, but they weren't. It was the thing was just doing this is what it do. It does all this right here.
Oh,
And
this is
everybody's just
trippy.
basically watching it but playing into thinking that, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I do this because of this. Oh no. And it's like, nah, it's not even you that's doing that. It's not it's something else. It's that thing. I don't know what they even call it.
It's like
Yeah,
two things though. Some it's you and it's not. It's you all
It's
times, but it's like a dream. You know, sometimes when you dream, you can't control your dream. So
yeah.
that thing where you're saying it's not you, just think about a dream. And then think about a lucid dream. You know, it's the same shit. It is you. It's not like you don't exist. You
Yeah.
can't say that person don't exist. That thing is
It's
there. It's
no,
just
but
that
that's
who
the
are
it's
you though?
yeah, it's
no, but
like
that's the thing though, bro.
Some
Like,
people are
do I really exist though? You know what I mean? Like, you could be
it's
right.
like,
hard
yo,
to
you're here, right? Like, if you put on your camera con, I see you. You're here. I'm like, hold on though. Like, not whatever this nigga is, like this little material makeup type junk. But it feels like I'm peeking through the window and it's a long old peek. And he's just doing what I want him to do down to the T or the minute, whether I'm throwing my hands to express something or I'm doing this certain. He's doing whatever I want him to do. But I'm attaching myself to the body because I
See,
think I'm
see that
inside of
part
here.
right
I'm
there,
not inside.
where you
No,
think
not
you're
me
doing what you're
attaching
doing,
myself to
that's
the
what
body.
you ain't doing.
You know what I mean? That's the crazy part too, bro. That's why I'm like, yo, this gets trippy, bro. Because even if I think I'm just an awareness sliding across a vessel, just looking at it for mad long, it's just a long peek in the window. That, oh, my ear ringing too. Even that is what I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I'm like, yo, this is not just a final answer, but just like one of the layers. And this is mad trippy, bro. Cause it's like, yo, this is who am I? Like, who am I? And when you point to you point like I'm trying to point to the inside. I can't stick my finger in my eye. I can, but I'm not trying to destroy this vessel. But you know what I mean? I'm trying to point to the inside, but the inside is somewhere else. Cause I'm thinking this inside because I feel like I'm inside of here because of the view I got out this dude's mind or out this dude's face. But it's like I'm not even this dude. Not even like I'm
Hey,
not Khan or who am I really? No, I'm not even this dude.
yo, y'all ever look at it like maybe you are just this thing that just come into this dude that you're talking about right now to help this dude. You're that super being coming down here to save this motherfucker. Like, live the life the right way. God in this. That's why I feel like it's two people in there. It's like you is the G, and then the other motherfucker is the Khan. That's body that you're trying to walk straight with. Tell him to walk upright, don't crawl, and this.
Oh,
You showing
okay,
this
I got
motherfucker.
you.
Yeah.
I got you. Boom. 'Cause I was thinking about like the vice versa aspect. So as soon as you said that, this is what I'm jacking. No funny. And I'm jacking like, you know how they be like, yo, we trapped in here. I'm not saying we're trapped. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. What I'm saying is like there's a tetherman to where like, hey, maybe you assigned to this dude or this person or this chicken, whatever the case may be, to where it looks like you're looking out of their camera. But the different stuff they express or the personality that builds up, you know what I mean? Type stuff. Like you're here to watch him, but also keep him like on whatever. And then whatever agreement y'all had before y'all got to this realm or something like that, or whatever, you know what I mean? But this dude is
Yeah.
also can transmit other frequencies and other stuff too and express it out of
Doing
him.
that, bro.
Like other people
Keep
can
muting my
also
mic.
tune in and come in and just express themselves. Or they can come
And
in and be
that's
like,
Hey, but
you know
that's
what I
the
mean?
thing though,
But I
Con.
do
Like
see that,
that
bro.
should be like a
That's
pit bull.
cold.
You be telling it what to do. Sometimes it don't listen. You feel me? It just
Yeah,
go about.
bro, that's what I'm saying. I call it fighting myself. But I
yeah, but
didn't
that's
even
how
think
you
about
know
it
you
in
came
that
here to help that
aspect
motherfucker.
of fighting myself. You know what I mean? Like helping. Yo, this is trippy, bro. This
That's
is
why
that
when you go
aspect
and
is
you're looking for God, you find yourself. You know, it's not like you found Khan in the human body. You found a whole different thing that ain't got nothing to do with the Khan you know that you're now claiming is you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
yeah. This
you
don't
are
got
the
nothing
God.
to do with
Your
this,
God
bro. I
helping
ain't
your
even.
God
You know what I
here.
mean?
You know,
This don't got
but not
nothing to
that
do with
body
this
Khan.
nigga, bro.
You
Yeah,
This
you
just
like
see
walk. You
that.
just
nothing,
yeah. That's
nothing
your
at
card.
You
all.
see that aspect of yourself, and that aspect know that
Yo,
side over there. You feel me? It
yo.
know that side. This one be confused.
Bro, okay, this really validates my thought of we're just really expressions, bro. I swear to God, the way,
Told
okay,
you we ain't
Sunsu just
mirrors.
helped it, added to it, bro, this is really freaky. I think it's coming from because I fasted a little bit. I didn't really eat all day. I think I had a bowl of cereal, but I just went straight through me. I don't even feel like I ate nothing. So I think that perspective is kind of like rendering from like that state or something like. Even though I ate a little bit, to me, I didn't eat at all. You know what I mean? Cereal ain't nothing. I just kind of had like a little grade or something. But this is getting too trippy. This is getting too trippy. I even forgot what I
This
was
is
about
gonna
to
get
say.
trippier.
Man, you was explaining all the food stuff. I said he gonna forget.
Yeah, I did.
He gonna forget. But you was cause we was going into the different aspects of yourself. Like the you know
Cause it,
they
bro, this
got they got
like
different names for it. The God you, the higher you, they got different names for it. But I think it's all the same. It's all
So
the
when
same.
you
see
say the
that's
word yourself,
my
the yourself now is what's trying to convince you that you're that self. But there is no you. You have to watch this language, as your boy was saying. And remember, you are God. God is the self, or this
Yeah.
body, or whatever, this little creature
Yep.
down here. You're God that came here to save this motherfucker that's disagreeing with you, and you tell him don't do this shit, but he still do this shit, or vice versa. You know what I mean?
yo, Sun Tzu, for God so loved the world. I'm not even trying to give you Bible verses, but for God so loved the world or something like that, or he sent his only for some. I ain't even about forget it. Forget it. What I'm getting at is trying to save the earth
Nah, I
or
get
save
what
the
you.
what's
I
the
know
name?
what
You know
you're
what I
saying
mean? The
already.
body, the earth,
You good.
and then you're like, hey, if you trust in me, bro, you should have everlasting life. But it's like you trust in your aspect of your higher self, maybe. You know what I mean, bro? It's like you coming to save yourself type junk, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like,
Nah, you came here to save
you know what I
somebody
mean?
else. You
Nah, that's
already
the
it.
okay. Yeah, because what if that? Because look, if you
Not
already,
somebody else, as
if
in
you,
somebody besides Khan. I'm talking
but
about the body you got.
that's the
You
thing.
came here to
That's
I
the
save
came here to
Khan.
have a good
that's the
time, man. I know
crazy
you guys
thing.
are
If
talking.
you
I came here to
everything,
party, man.
if you
Yeah,
everything,
man.
if you everything already, what is there to really save? Because
Hey,
everything
true.
is
What
doing
I'm
what
trying
it's
to tell
doing. There's nothing to
And what
be
it's supposed to
saved. That's
be.
like another
there's no
story
there.
within the story. Like,
I,
cause
I
it's
just
like,
thought about
Maybe
that.
we
Like,
shouldn't use the word
just the,
save. The
yeah,
word save is kind of confusing people. They think about the Bible and they think about this
Hey,
or maybe
hey,
helping
hey,
somebody
true.
else.
Con, you know what I think it's
and
all about
and
is
it's
just what it's about is just getting your the that life within you back into what you're supposed to be, the light in you, because you do got light in you. There's nothing to be saved because this ain't
you
even
just.
here.
I think
The
he
you
he
is
didn't
the
mean
light in
saved
you.
like saved,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like
Well, that light
saved
The
in
like
you
you,
just
is the light
being
in you.
yeah, you is the
being.
light.
All
But
I'm
with the
saying is this motherfucking consciousness that you know is the shit talking to you right now is the motherfucker. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
but
then
it's
me
going.
down here that keep on smoking this weed or doing bull 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 and trying to get certain spiritual shit right in my life is the motherfucker that I
Yeah,
came here to kind of maneuver right through this shit to make sure he doesn't crash because you can crash, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm not saying you're gonna die and it, but you can crash your vehicle.
oh, you
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 know?
gon'
So that's what I'm
hey
here to drive this motherfucker right
you
for
gonna
this nigga.
die. You can't get
Yeah,
around that one.
yeah.
he said
You
you
can't
can't
get
get around
You can't get
that
around.
one.
Ain't nobody did it
and
yet.
as a matter of fact, you don't die. You don't have
Right,
to die.
your
Your
body
body don't even
died.
have to die as motherfucker. We could even take it even more trippy. You could walk out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta
Bro, this
fucking
is
die.
getting freaky,
The
bro.
fuck y'all
No, that's what
talking
I'm
about dying,
saying.
nigga? You know
Nah,
we
I'ma do it
who the
again.
fuck?
I got to so I can come back and I can try it again and see if I can
Nigga,
be
you already back.
spiritual
We
from
ain't going
birth.
nowhere. The shit
Bro,
is
you
over, motherfucker. The shit is over.
I came back.
As
bro,
I
long
done
niggas,
as
done
you
you
it
just
know,
a
5
as
thought.
long
times.
as you know, that's what it is. If you don't know, then no. Then you will come back.
Bro, niggas out here just being a thought, bro. Just
Yeah,
expressing.
that's a
And
fucking
then
little
just
thought.
just
Hey,
just to like deteriorate and then redo it again to keep express. Nick, yo, like, and it's not even like
see
we
that
doing
same
it. We're
thought
not even
everybody
doing
is at.
nothing.
Nuh-uh.
We're not even doing nothing. We're
And we
just
ain't
lifting
doing this
into
shit
other
again.
little beings of awareness. Not even beings
You
of
go.
This is
awareness.
too
We're
limited
You
what
giving
we
go.
that
doing
being
right now.
aware.
Look.
I don't even know how to explain it, bro. But it's yo,
Okay.
this is yo, nigga. We're
What
not
is
even doing nothing. It's not yo.
what
This
do
is. I'm
Brahma
sorry, my
mean?
bad.
What is Brahma?
Khan, explain it, man, because you got the good vocab. What you saying, man? Explain what we trying to say, Khan. What you figuring
But now,
out. Explain.
real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna try to and I like get it together type. I'm still like tripping on it. But you said what do Brahma or
Yeah, what is
Vama?
Brahma?
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds like some Hindu junk. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What is
That
Brahma?
sounds like breath.
Exile? Do you
Is
know
that breath?
exile?
I
Well,
see the breath or
what
fire
is
or
the
spirit
Brahma?
or some
Brahma
shit.
is the creative aspect. Vishnu is the maintenance aspect. Shiva is the diminishing or destructive aspect.
Which one
All
is?
of these,
Yeah, come
all of
on.
these are Shiva.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Everything can be categorized as Shiva, just like everything can be categorized as God.
yeah.
God came from God made himself from himself. You know,
So
so it's
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying like if
Like,
everything,
don't let
just
your
think,
personality
if
confuse you.
everything is Shiva,
And you're a character.
then you the everything doing this right here. Cause you are
we have an opportunity to experience this.
yeah,
No, not if we put words on it, it doesn't change what's going on.
no,
So
don't.
calling
This
it
is
Shiva, calling it God, calling it Allah doesn't change the fundamental nature of what it is.
probably changed
But
it put it in a
but in,
box.
But until I know about something, I don't know till I know, right?
Yeah.
Don't know how to tie my shoe until I know how to tie my shoe. Don't know how to bake a cake or plant a plant or yada yada. So part of it is knowing, right? They say knowing's half the battle.
Knowing.
Well, doing is the other half, or being.
Mm-hmm.
It don't
This
matter,
time
but
and
it don't matter
point
what you
right
being.
now, we all should know.
It don't matter what you being, you still being, right?
Being
Sure.
what?
Yeah,
Though?
you still
It's
being.
up to you.
You're
But
always
this,
being.
and another thing is that all of it is just experiencing it, because it's like for myself, I've been experiencing it within myself. I've been feeling it because I know that I'm it. That's why I'm experiencing all this that's happening to me inside, because I'm experiencing it. You know, with all
Right.
the vibrations and everything, I've been experiencing it. That's how I know.
Yeah, that's
You know.
how I feel like I know, because I experienced it so many times. But
And we
I still don't
And
think
I know because I'm it.
I don't think I know. I don't think I know. It's just that's
Can I
what
ask you a question, True?
experienced.
Why you say you think you don't know? Tell me why. Because you don't have
Because
something that you desire, or something
no,
because you can't make something
no.
to tell me. Tell me.
Because I rather I don't know, maybe I'd rather see how everybody else feel about it.
So that's not you then. So tell me how come you don't know? Because this is kind of this is 2024, and I know you know if you think about it. So
Nah,
tell me.
I just don't want to know.
Okay, there you go.
If we say knowing, is that like a belief?
Wouldn't it be?
Because if you say no, it's like
No, because I believe is one thing, and it's just sticking to one idea, and this is there's nothing you can't stick to shit. Every idea is just garbage. Everything we say is only real in that moment, only in that moment.
In that moment, then it's
yeah,
gone.
part of it cannot be known. It can only be
Right.
experienced. Part of it cannot be understood. It can only be experienced.
Y'all gonna watch people everybody who be diving in, they gonna experience that oneness. You just gonna start laughing. You gonna start
Pretty
laughing.
much.
And then you ain't gonna forget it. It'll never go away. It's like
Laughing at yourself too.
I said that's why I'm like now I'm like to that point to like what's outside of that oneness. Because if this one thing is all those things and everything in one package, what's outside of that package? Is there other packages creating this
How can
thing
something
like this?
be outside of it?
Huh?
How can
I was
something be
explaining that
outside of it?
yesterday.
Like.
Hey, Drew,
Like
Drew, that's what I was. You remember you said something about the oneness? You see, that's exactly what I'm saying. Because when I'm looking at everybody's eyes, I'm vibrating to that one thing, and it's the same exact thing. Even though you can experience that oneness, you can experience that oneness as if you are looking at everything and vibrating at everything at the same time.
Yeah. And wait,
I know the oneness thing.
I said, how can something be outside of oneness?
Boom. Now that's what gets me, because if there's nothing else outside of this, then everything is just this. If it's nothing outside of it and everything is inside this thing, then it don't matter what you call it, what you point at and say that thing is that. No, it's just part of this one thing that's happening, that is creating everything at one time. Like aliens, don't matter the different gods, they're not gods, they're just part of this thing that's happening.
How does that make you feel?
Like, make me feel angry.
Why?
You capped it
Why
all,
does it
man.
make you?
It
Why
made
does
me
it?
feel angry because they could have told me this a long time ago. It probably would have changed my life.
Well, you might have not been ready to hear it.
Mm, mm. Look, that's the thing, right? If it was put into me in the early stages, I would have known already. So it wouldn't have, like I don't think you got to get ready for something you already are. Because whether you ready or not, you already it.
That's part of the experience, right? Is
Hey,
the process. It definitely looks like a process. It looks like we are doing things, right? This is all one moment, but the moment is stretched out
Yeah, it's
into
crazy.
infinity.
Yeah.
So in relativity, we can have high and low, up and down, good and bad, but it's this one thing doing all these different things to let us experience itself. Because if there was no experience, we would not know. We wouldn't have it, if there was not an other, we wouldn't have this experience at all.
we would never realize that that's just a system, a part of a
but
system, a part of another system, a part of
but
another.
okay, but it's crazy because it still makes the experiences still like an illusion. Cause if you this one giant thing being all these things, then you're making an illusion to make yourself be this other thing to make it seem like you're not the thing that's creating everything. So I'm gonna act like I'm True Life Stories and I'm gonna run around as True Life Stories until the end, and then I'm gonna go back to myself and go, yeah, that was a good one. I got myself, but that was a good one right there.
That's why they call it a gift. That's why it's called the present because it is a gift. It's a blessing.
Y'all ain't ready to hear what's going on because it's too. What's going on is too light for people, for y'all, because you're looking for something really heavy.
Nah, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I
Hmm.
ain't. Yeah. What you mean looking for something
Who
heavy?
Because of how complicated we're getting, to something that's just so simple. It's
Yeah,
just mathematics. So we can't pin it down. It's just a continuous calculation, and as you go on, you're the math. You're the shit. You're the numbers
yeah.
walking.
That's what
So
I'm
it's
saying.
like you can't. So it's like no matter what you're thinking, you're just thinking, oh, what the they didn't tell me, or they could have told me that. You came here knowing that already, but the they told you something else because the they wasn't conscious of that type
But
shit. You know what I
but
mean? So
but
it's like you fucking
that's the
fell for the trap.
confusing thing, right? If it was a trap, I trapped myself because they is me
Right,
too.
right.
They
Simple. We
is
all
just me
did, but we
too.
broke out, so we free.
Yeah, they
right?
is just me too. Going, hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. And I'm going, oh, I'm gonna
So
look at
no
that.
need to be confused. Right now it's time to slay shit, just by doing your regular daily shit. No, you just have a whole, what's really happening. So just do your daily and just watch what you're building. Believe that you're working towards something. You don't know who's leading this thing. You don't know. So just do what you're doing. You understand? Believe me. You know what I mean? Everybody is moving in like information.
Hey,
Information. Trust me.
I kind of
You know what I
sort of
mean? It's
do know who
we just
leading it.
giving it titles so we getting lost,
The
you
title is
know?
what's leading it.
No,
Right.
because I could call it
But
an
or
illusion, or I could call
right.
it an allusion, right? Illusion and allusion, two different words on the same kind of thing. Or we could call it
Mm-hmm.
a hologram.
Mm-hmm.
We could call it all those different words to describe something that's not real. But that doesn't that doesn't stop anything.
No, it don't.
That doesn't change anything.
But one thing it does change in that person is they start seeing all the reasons why it is an illusion.
Yeah, because there is some trips, when you take them trips, it shows you you're absolutely nothing. You're not even God. You understand me? Those trips do exist. I'm sure everybody here had one.
Yeah,
You
you
understand
end
me?
up.
And then right after that, you have another trip. You're the ultimate thing. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
You
that's
had those
just
ones. Like I had one to where I was like the only person in the world, in the universe. It was just me. And I was like, bro, that shit was
uh,
scary.
Yeah, the
So you just
psychedelics
came
are
back
like
out.
shoots and ladders, right? Sometimes you get a lucky number and you go up to level 65, but then you hit the other number and you
That's
go down to level 20, and then you hit a good number and you go up to
Mm-hmm.
99,
that's
and
how
then you hit the about to get it, about to win,
that's
and then you
how it
go back
is
to
in the
one.
beginning, Exile. That's how it is in the beginning, and then after that, it's just you always going up. Even when you thought down was going down, you never was going down. You was always going up.
Yeah, some part of it is
Or I
uh,
don't even want to say up.
being comfortable with whatever happens. Ozo was kind of talking about that earlier. Whatever comes on,
Yeah, being
go
comfortable
with the
with it.
flow. Keep it
Yeah,
moving. Whatever fucking happens, that's what. If it's nighttime, we're doing night stuff. If it's
That's it.
daytime, we're doing day
You're
stuff.
moving in
yeah,
formation, no matter what's
yeah,
going on.
yeah. That's my forte on diving in. Is just let it happen. I don't care if it's scary. I don't care if it got me in what they would call hell. It's like hell ain't that bad. It ain't bad as you think it is. It's fucked up, but it ain't as bad as you think it is. And it only
Because
lasts a
something's
little.
going on. 'Cause everybody is not doing the same shit. Even though it seems like a lot of people doing the same shit, there's groups of people doing the same shit. Groups of people doing different shit.
Yeah,
That's why sometimes it seems like we are the same, but we're not the same. So we are moving, working together. You know what I mean? Just doing this thing that nobody knows the main mission, but believe me, we on this main mission.
hey, just like the
You
ants.
know, and
When the ants come out, how do
yeah,
they just know what the fuck to do? How do one know?
they
How do
move
the
in
army ant
formation.
know that he not a hunter gatherer? Like they come out and they just start doing what they supposed to do. It's like how? Nobody's telling them anything.
The type of battery they got in their back. They all come with a different battery
Yeah,
pack.
so when we come out, we do the same thing. We follow the guidelines that are already here, that was already put here.
Hey, true. Everybody, even the lords of the cycle says, which is formed truly is formless. It only formed only to your eyes.
Yeah, that's
So
the
even in hell, you see it's actually still formless. So once you see hell or heaven, it's still formless.
yeah. It's the
You're only
formless.
seeing that with your eyes. Even when you like dreaming, even your dream is still formless.
It,
Only with your vision of your eyes, you still seeing, even out of the body.
yeah. It's the formless taking form, whatever form you desire. That's what I be
Exactly.
feeling like. Like whatever form you desire, it's gonna take that form. It's gonna present itself to you.
And see that light, as I was speaking yesterday, that light is the cause of all that. And without that light, nothing can exist. So with that light, what we see is all formed. It's like something about that light forming all of it. It's power to form all of it, all things of what we can see with that light.
Yeah.
I still do think that like we pick somebody to be like, you're gonna be the one. So we can have a two, we can have a three, we
Yeah.
can have a four. And then it's like with the ants, no funny. I think we doing the same thing as the ants. I think this is all like going according to plan or some junk. And this is what I mean by that. You look at the end, it's like a baby coming out and he already know how to feed. Or he knows the
Yeah.
cry for his mom is like love or something like that. And you're like, yeah, that's instinctual. And I'm like, yeah, that is. We can agree with that. But that's also built into the pattern. And where I'm getting at is us just being us, even if it's coming up with the craziest stuff, trying to convince people, trying to do all of this stuff, like this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to do whatever we think that we should do,
Yeah.
whether it's under some guidelines or under some what's the name, and we got to make an aspect up because that aspect is too great to hold on to all day and whatever. I don't know.
Hey, true.
But it's
Oh,
like
okay.
we're
I
being
see
ourselves. You
now.
know what I mean?
Mm.
I see.
Yeah, you know what I
Oh,
mean? Like us
Yeah.
being the ants,
You
we
just
are
Like
the
we the
we're just being
formless
ourselves.
see,
And the
taking
ants are
all
just
well,
it's
doing
like
the
we
they,
stuff.
just make we
see,
we just
what things is that? Oh, sorry.
no,
Things
go ahead,
only
bro.
exist okay, things only exist with your eyes. That's what it is. When we say everything exists, yeah, it exists because what you see with your eyes, the visual. Other than that, it's it's that be beyond that what we can see, but it only exists with your eye of your visual of what you see.
Yeah.
Is that like the mind space included, or is that
The
like
mind
the
space,
two?
yeah, because see, it's one thing too. I was saying like yesterday, even wind have light in it, and I'm vibrating with the light of like with the wind. Okay, in people's eyes, they have light, and I'm vibrating with people's eyes. That light in their eyes. I'm vibrating with that.
Yeah.
And when I vibrate with that, I can feel it. That's the same thing when I'm vibrating with wind. Wind has light in it, and I'm vibrating with that. With that light, it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm vibrating with everything that has light in it. Wind, sound, even sound. When the thunder, when it thunder has light in it. I'm vibrating because every time I hear with the thunder, I'm vibrating with that light within that thunder. I'm vibrating with that because it's the same exact thing when I'm looking at people's eyes. That light, that pitch of light in them, I'm vibrating with that light in when I'm looking
Yeah,
in
you
people's
trigger
eyes.
it and it triggers you.
Exactly, but that's the same thing with
All right.
thunder as well. That's the same thing as
Exactly. The
thunder.
same shit. The
The
thunder, the
same thing.
rain, every damn thing, bro.
All things have light in it. Even sound has light in it. I'm vibrating with that.
Like
You
I hear how
trigger
you
it,
were
and
expressing it,
then
but then I'll be thinking like
you give it the
the eyes
awareness.
might not even have like nothing to do with it. Like the eyes might be a tool for it, but it might
Yeah.
not be like
Not with the eyes
one of the
itself. It's like
you know
within
what I
you.
mean?
It's within. That light. Oh, well, it's like because it's like the
Or like
life
that
within
other
us.
eye.
Yeah, with the other eye, but that life within us
Okay,
is all things that I'm vibrating. And
Understand this.
you guys, the same thing. It's not really with the eyes that I'm saying, but it's like what you were saying, Carl. It's like actually what it within you.
They were saying blind people,
It,
because some blind people still can't. They can still touch and feel things. They use other senses. I seen the one blind dude that used the click clack noise like the dolphins or something, and he could tell where shit at. Just
and he
bounce
rode a
off.
bike or he was
Yeah,
hooping
he
and
was
stuff
riding
riding
a
a bike.
bike and he was doing that little click or something, and he can use that sonar, whatever you call it. That was dope.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I was thinking like no funny when he was like stuff exists to the eye. I'm like, okay, maybe in the mind's eye, or maybe these. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me listen some more. And then I'm like, okay, what about when I sense the stuff or something like that? Like I see something, but I don't see it with my eyes or my mind. It's
Yeah.
like my body translates it for my mind to see. I can feel that happening or something like that. You know what I mean? Or I can see something in my mind and I can attune myself to that and vibrate to it. They're like, hey, let's make this type of song. Well, I never did this type of song. So how would I do that? Like some perceptual rock. Okay, let me
That's
envision myself as a rock, and then let me attune myself to that. And then we're gonna vibrate at whatever that dude is, and then let that aspect that I just created express this. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Kind of like that.
A con. Now, see, that's exactly what I'm saying too. Now, that's the same thing when I'm dreaming, because when I get out of my dreams, I can vibrate right back to my dream. Just like I was saying this yesterday about the dream I had, and I noticed that in that dream, uh, I was saying it could be myself. When I woke up out of my dream, I said, let me see let me see if I can still I think I say something like that. But that same self was still looking at me while I got out of my dreams, and I was still vibrating to my dreams at the same time. this happened more than once now. And I noticed too, when I go to the mountains, I start, go up and then I come back down for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And I recall of what I did for that same day. I go back to where I was. I sat down. I'm still and I'm sitting down right now where I was.
What is
Where
the
I was.
vibrating saying though? Like usually when you vibrate, do you get like? Because I know what you mean by vibrate. Because you usually get that like when you starting off on the trip. Like your body get these high, to where it's like seem like it's vibrating like real hard. But
Yeah, okay, see that, because that vibration, see, okay, I'm gonna explain it like this. Okay, say for instance, I always go to the mountain, or like go to the store, right? Or do anything today, and then you come back and you sit down, right?
yeah,
And you put your mind into what you was doing. What at that same time, you put your mind to what you was doing at that same time when you was at the store. And at that same time, you're still at that store right now, vibrating. It's just like that. Because I kind of fear that, because there is no yesterday, or there's no like the future is there.
yeah.
But it's like it's like I went back, and that is still going on right now. Just like, you remember that guy said about the dinosaurs, and we talk about layers. See, that's a layer right there. That's a layer, because I can go all the way back to what I was doing. I'm still doing it right now. I mean, just like a couple of days ago, I did that same thing when I went to the mountains, and I can go right back. When I was going down the mountain, it was storming that day, and I heard the thunder really loud. It was really close to me, and I felt the lightning in the back of me. I can go back to that same day, and it still happened right now. And I was still vibrating. I would vibrate like crazy on that, because that thunder was really close to me. I mean, that lightning was really close to me. I felt it. So I can go back to that same point as right now, and I will vibrate to it at the same thing that was happening that day, and I will vibrate to it right now. It was a crazy feeling just to feel that. It's like it's all happening. Yeah, it's something else. It's that. I mean, it's all, and it's like all light. And you can actually go back to that same spot, pinpoint of what you was doing. Now, right at this moment, right now, you could go back. Not really go back, but you can. It's like there, something like that. It's just, this is intense sometimes, because when I do it, I can feel it.
I gotta
it's really.
I gotta cut the live because my computer gonna crash. That's it, running at 100% CPU. It will not go down. Man,
Got that dinosaur.
man, for real.
I know, bro. I got that dinosaur too, bro. That's the reason why I'm laughing.
I'm about to go try to find another motherboard. That's what I'm gonna do. Great, but yeah, I'm gonna cut the live though, y'all. Yeah, we'll probably be back. I'm gonna see some, and peace out, because I don't want my computer to crash. Because if it do that, that's gonna be ugly.